Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday. Today we are back on the PlayStation Network and it's not going to be White Knight Chronicles 1. This week's video we're going to try something else. So we're in the, if you missed that, PlayStation Plus Premium Benefits section. Premium, that's the one I have. Let's go to Cloud Streaming. I'm not going to play these two, although it's very tempting to play Miles Morales. Just so you know, I am playing this on the PlayStation 4. Ah, I did think about Key of Heaven. It's a PSP game, and I think it's an early PSP game, and it's one that I was interested in. I keep thinking if I played a demo, or maybe if I played a little bit of a friend's version, so that might be a future one. But I was also thinking about if it loads. Like I said, PlayStation 4 version, and it does crash every time, but it does get you back to where you were mostly. I think I just got to change the filters. Yeah, so alright. And honestly, I was going to play Zack Zero, this one. I was kind of just going to have something that looked fun, because the White Knight Chronicles is down here. So I'd seen it every week, and Vikings Tag, I've played the demo, I'm sure. Wild Arms, I'm not a huge fan, maybe it could be interesting to try. I like racing games, but I'm not in the mood for it. All these are PS4 games. I did think about XCOM Enemy Within, but again, not really my thing. I have already been playing Zen Pinball 2, and that's just pinball, it's fun. So down here, out of this lot at the bottom, I was thinking about Zack Zero. But we're not playing any of these. Haha, plot twist. You see, you'd think all the games are there in my benefits area in the cloud streaming section. That's specific to to my PlayStation Plus level. But you're wrong. And so was I. If we go to browse, this is everything, which means it can be a little bit more difficult to find stuff. If I go to ZA, you'll be able to see we have some new stuff down here. Oh, these six are the same. We've got a couple of Ease games, and Ease 8 I was really tempted to play. It's a game I was looking for on the Vita, but I never really found it, or never really found it cheap, I should say. So I saw that was new, and I had a quick look down. And going down a little bit further, no, not X-Blades, but just a little bit further down here, I did find the game I was going to play today. You see that? White Knight Chronicles 2 is here in this section. So where I've been going for weeks now, because I thought it was for my specific PlayStation level, it's just here in the general section. So if you remember in the first video, um, there was a comment in the comment section saying that White Knight Chronicles 2 has White Knight Chronicles 1 in it as well, and that version of White Knight Chronicles 1 is better. So you bet we're going to try it. So, welcome to White Knight Chronicles on cloud streaming. So it's going to be interesting to see if there's any link with the White Knight Chronicles save at all. Like, will we be able to pick up where we left off, or actually it might just be worth starting again, just having a look at how graphically it plays and whatnot. Now we know kind of what to do. We should be able to get through fairly quickly, or quicker than before. Whilst this boots up, the PS4 did have the license issue again. So I have all these PlayStation Plus games in a folder. And when I went to check today, the lock icon was on all of them. All the ones I've been streaming, none of the ones I downloaded. And I had to go to settings, account settings, and do the license restore function. And it does take a few minutes because it's like 2000 in there. Now this is a starting screen I recognize. I have received a message. Interesting. I will not be doing that today. Health warning. So you guys take regular breaks. If you watch this video, pause every 15 minutes. Sorry, every hour. Have a 15-minute pause. Ah, start button. Okay, I was wondering what button to move that forward. Bonus, we don't have one. Automatically saved at certain points. That'd be interesting. I couldn't remember if it did that before. So I wonder if it's going to do it by the save, or if it's going to read the trophy data from the first game. If you've watched the two videos before, I have no trophy data. I don't think I was too close to getting one either. But this is similar as well. System data being saved. Ah, Japan Studio. I think before it said level 5. Oh no, there it is. Right. Data link. Interesting. I wonder how that's going to do it. White Knight Chronicles 2 would have come out. Origins. That's the PSP game. That's not on the PlayStation Network. Sorry, the PlayStation Plus Premium service. So I do not have. My PSP is back in England. It's a PSP 2000, and I have been seriously thinking about asking my parents to send it to me. Okay, let's have a quick look at the options. So those on. Okay. Whoa. We're gonna get the buttons right. If I'm right, the inverter is what I wanted. Map, rotate. Live talk. So this game also had an online function like the first one. And if you saw the last video, you would have seen what happened. I tried to check if there was an online service or any kind of online working, and it kind of locks the game up. Well, the game was kind of fine. It was the PS3 that was locked up on me. It was stuck trying to check firmware on the game, whereas the game itself said there's nothing to connect to, press X or circle to cancel. But I couldn't because the PS3 menu was stuck on top. Yeah, yeah. So much like the first game, you have to set your TV yourself. The game won't do it for you. Alright, so some things haven't changed. So this happens if we hit new game. They give us a choice between 1 and 2. Yeah, so Riga says there, new game, create a new avatar, start adventure from the beginning of White Knight Chronicles or White Knight Chronicles 2. Load save data from a completed game of White Knight Chronicles. And we didn't complete it. I think we barely finished the first day after like 2.5 hours. So we're going to hit new game. character levels to be set to 35. That's cool. So I wonder, story-wise, if this happens like immediately after or reasonably close to when the first game finished. But let's try this one. Yeah. Okay. So, downloadable content. Okay. This screen's already annoying me. I go left, and it goes right. I go right, it goes left. Ugh. Well, first things first. Name. Let me type it. There we go. Oops. If you've seen my other videos, you'll know that I like to use Albion. Now, customize. Switch to the final step. Oh, random. So, okay, let's do just a template. I don't want to spend as much time in the avatar creator as the last time. Just understand that it is very detailed. You can see at the top there, 9 stages. It's very, very detailed. There are so much things you can change, and you can probably you can make proper monsters out of them as well. We've got 18 templates that they've made for us, and it probably would be good to make to use the template one. If you saw the other 2 videos, whatever we made just didn't look right. It didn't look like it fit with the world. I don't have many of these. Let's go with 4. That'll be fine. Quick start. Sure. Let's just get into the game. It'll be interesting to see if they used what they used from the first game. If they tweaked the story. It did say director's cut, so maybe some things have been changed a little bit. I did have some complaints about the game, but it's kind of more of an age thing. White Knight Chronicles 1 was from pretty early on in the PlayStation 3's life cycle. Kinda an early post-trophy patch game. Immediately, this looks exactly the same as the first one, just from what I remember. But if you missed those other videos, I'm not going to spoil what happens. Enjoy the music, enjoy the story.
General, I give you Valendor. Yes, General Dragius. I think tonight's celebration will be one to remember.
Yeah, get into that party though. Takes time. And this all UI stuff also is kind of familiar as well.
Hey, you with the hood?
I know the soldiers feels a little different. Maybe the red's a little bit more vibrant, a bit more
Let's
popping
have a look
maybe.
at your face.
Surely you've better things to look upon than the pockmarks
Need
and
to get Digital
wrinkles of a
Foundry on this.
tired old man, huh?
They can
I
do
said,
proper
take
in-depth
off
stuff.
the hood and show me your face. Good enough. Proceed.
Oh, Many thanks. You soldiers are truly a credit to your king.
Hey, you sure? I don't like the looks of him.
One thing from the first game that happened
Any moment now.
almost
Prophecies are
non-stop
very
was
specific
screen
about
tearing.
where it would
So the
begin.
top 25% of the screen up in that area, there was always a tear. Especially when the camera moved. That's something I haven't noticed yet. So it could be that whilst they probably haven't changed too much graphically, they might have tightened up the frame rates or tidied up the screen tearing issues. But so far, in this sort of part, I did see what felt like a bit of lag. You could just see frame rate going down.
Lorraine! Oh gods, no! Lorraine!
Are you certain we should proceed with the ball? Presenting her to the people now might only add to
Something
their
about
alarm.
the crown
Nonsense.
and sort of the
None of
character
those
models
attending
looked a little
expect
bit
Cessna to speak.
crisper. But not always in a good way. The king, the eyebrows and the forehead area look like a piece attached to the face
Still,
rather than a part
I
of the
would give
face.
all my riches to see a real
So
smile
just looking at
across
it, it
her
does
face
feel
again.
that these are less blurry, more crisper. I mean, you can see the buildings in the back. The anti-aliasing is not great, if there is any at all.
Forgive
But,
me, but the princess's
yeah,
heartbreaking
might be a
condition
case that the
begs
first game
question.
might have been
Why in creation
720p,
are we making
and this
peace
time
with the
they
same people
got it
who
up to
robbed
what,
her of her
900 or
mother?
even 1080p. It could be something like
My
that. That
wife is gone,
the extra
War has
pixels
taken her,
give an extra bit of
just as it has taken
clarity.
so many before her.
It could be something like that.
But war will not give her back. The Farians speak
I must admit,
our
I didn't
tongue.
really look
We ought
into
to
it.
trade
I
words
just
with them from now
had
on,
that
not
comment
lives.
and I was curious myself because I did remember seeing White Knight Chronicles 2 in the store when it was on the PlayStation Now service.
Oh,
So
sister,
I haven't really looked into
you
it,
look radiant.
especially
You
seeing
dress
as
suit you
White Knight
beautifully.
Chronicles is listing. It's like the first bullet point is online
Your Grace.
connectivity.
What is
Obviously
it?
that didn't work. If you saw the
Archduke
last
Galan
video,
of Faria will
it
be
kind of ended
arriving
the
shortly.
game.
Good. See that he is given a proper welcome.
Yes, sire. Also, a group calling themselves the Marcus Revelers are outside the gates. They say they wish to perform in honor of Her Highness's special
Feels
day.
like there's some sort
Shall
of
I
frame
turn them away?
pacing or something
A
that
circus today, a gift. What
like,
day
the
could
sound's
be more
not quite as
deserving of a
smooth
little
as it
extra
should be.
celebration?
Not all the time, but
Very well.
kind of noticeable when it
Let them
happens.
into the city then.
Like an animation repeats,
Yes, sire.
or a frame or two, or I don't know. It's very hard to describe. Well, these cutscenes are in game. In the first game, we saw that when you changed your armor, it changed what you look like in these in-game cutscenes as well.
Anything to report?
No, sir.
I'm kind of looking at the top because I can't remember this part of the story. So I'm looking at the top to find the screen tear, trying to find the things going wrong. But so far, oh, there was a little bit of screen tear there. And there's not artifact from online cloud streaming either. That appears as something a little different. It wouldn't appear as a screen tear. It might appear as something called macro blocking. And that's where kind of instead of a picture we have now,
That is
you'll
quite
see
a
more
procession.
squares of the same kind of shades appearing. It makes it look like going down from like 1080p to 480p kind of looks less clear and looks all samey and less distinct. And that's not what we get with like the screen tearing issue in the past. blindness doesn't necessarily
Who
mean
are you?
that
I
the
am
frame
Cyrus
rate
of
issue
Valandor,
could be
captain of the
just
Castle
the
Guard.
game. It could also be an
Your
element of the
Excellency,
game streaming.
we are most honored by your visit.
But I would doubt it.
How are you now?
I would say that
Tell me,
any
sir, how is his grace? Is
frame
he
rate
doing
issues,
well these days?
sort of animation fluidity and stuff like that, was probably
He is doing quite
game
well,
engine
Your
related
Excellency.
rather than streaming because it's so
Is he
minuscule.
now?
I find that if
That's
there's a
good
game
to
streaming
hear.
issue, it kind of happens for a few
Now
more
then, if
frames.
you'll
It's
excuse
much more
me.
noticeable, especially when you have control. At the moment, I'm doing nothing with the controller. This is just going.
Does His Grace really hope to make peace with these people?
Peace with the Farians? The idea makes my blood boil. Is the king forgotten so soon?
So we're getting to the point where we start to take over with him. And if you
Damn it,
remember,
Leonard. Whoa. Where the hell
Leonard,
have you been?
he's not
You better
my
have forgotten what
character.
today is.
Yeah, I know. Today is the princess's ball. She's introduced
He
to
does
society
look-
and we step into the
him
big
and his
time.
boss,
Got it.
they do look
This is a momentous
better.
day for Apache wines. The court picked us to supply
I
wine
doubt
for
it's
a
just
party at
one
the
thing.
castle.
It's probably a
Gotta
few
do it
things
right and earn
working
yourself
together.
a
But
bona fide royal commendation. I worked my fingers
I'm
to
hoping
the
that's the
bone to
case.
get
I
this
hate
far.
it for it to be a placebo effect.
Look,
But I know
I'll
I've been
leave for
told
the
that this
Parma
should look
winery
better.
now, and I'll be back with time to
Immediately
spare.
seen it is.
Ha, you better. I rented a
That's a
beast wine
screen
at the
tearing.
village
I
for you.
haven't seen any at the
Use
top.
it to cart the wine back
And
here.
one or two in the
like
middle.
Your life depends on it.
One near the
'Cause
bottom.
It does.
All right.
And while you're at it, that's the new guy. Take him with you.
There I am.
Hi there. I'm Leonard.
I don't remember there being a chest
Ow!
in the shop.
Just get your butts moving. You can talk on the road.
All right, gods. Let's see. We have to fetch the barrels from the Parma warehouse using the beast wain. Boy, that is a lot of work. Well, let's get going.
Okay. So, right, left, up, down. Good. I was right to do that. In the other videos, I save basically everywhere. And there is a reason for it. Oh yeah, if you missed in the title screen from right at the beginning, this isn't 1.00 we're playing like 101. So what we create here wouldn't work with older saves. Anyway, I'm saving here, and I'm going to save nearly at all of these. There's one good reason for that. When you play a cloud game, and it starts to deteriorate, like you get the macro blocking, the frame rate gets unsteady, the controls get laggy, it goes from like 1080p all the way down to like 480p. When that starts to happen, very rarely does it solve itself, and very quickly the service knows something's going wrong, and it will put a message up on the screen saying, hey, the system, the connection isn't stable, we're going to close the game in 10 seconds, or 20 or 30 seconds, I can't remember exactly which, probably 10. And then it'll just cut.
Talk about your
If your
slave
game
drivers.
gets suddenly better, tough. You know, it will just cut it. Okay, so select the still map. And here we go. Go to the star. Okay. Oops. So, if you can save in a game that lets you save, do it. But in an RPG like this, where it's difficult to save, well, difficult to save anywhere outside of those spots, you're out of luck. One of the reasons why I didn't want to go back to White Knight Chronicles 1 after the save issue, after the sort of online issue in the last video, because I have to play like 10, 15, 20 minutes of gameplay. And I really want to do that.
Hey, look.
So that's one of the unfortunate things playing all the games on PlayStation Plus Premium. Yes, cloud streaming works really well. In a slower game like this, I had no trouble with lag, and the last two videos, the issues weren't from the stream itself. We had issues with the service, we had issues with the online part of the game, but not the game itself, not the streaming the game part. But if there is an issue, you could lose a lot of time, because there's no like, how shall I put it?
I've never
From
seen
some of
a
these
circus.
retro games that come out,
This is going to be some
you
party.
get save states. If you have Nintendo Switch Online, you can have a save state for all of those NES, SNES games, and Mega Drive games. With PlayStation Plus Premium, you don't have that. If the service is going and is going to disconnect you, if you save, you can save, but if you can't, you're going to lose something. There's no quick hold the PS button down and save state. You can't do that, which is very annoying. But it is an understandable limitation. It's an understandable limitation because that's just how games were back then. If you go all the way back to the PlayStation 1 games, one of my favourites is Final Fantasy 7. Again, that's a crystal-only save thing. Even Final Fantasy 10 on the PS2, I kind of remember that being just mostly a save state of the
Village
spheres.
of Parma is due south of here. Pretty simple. There's not much to it, but it's a nice enough place. Say, you're new to Ballindor, aren't you? Then why don't I show you the sights along the way? Sound good? Just keep a lookout for monsters. We're in the wild now.
Yes. There be monsters.
Okay, before we head to Parma, we need to make a few preparations.
Now this is new.
I know.
There's
It's
one of
a
the
pain.
complaints
But
I
Rapachi
had
said to go over this stuff with you.
on the first game.
So listen up.
That the first game treated you like you've been playing RPGs, and especially this RPG,
Press the
for a
triangle
long
button
time.
to open the main menu.
There was
And choose
no
combat setup
real
to change your
tutorial
equipment
on
or edit
anything.
your commands.
But here, there's an actual
Commands are the skills you
video
take
so you
into
can
combat.
see it, and I love this.
You earn skill points whenever you
If it's
gain a
all
level.
text,
Choose learn skills
Yes,
from the main menu,
it might
and
have
you can
useful
spend those
information.
points to acquire new skills. You can learn
that can
any
be
skills
difficult
you
to
want,
visualize if you're
but keep in
unfamiliar with the
mind
game.
you
You may
can't
not
use them unless you have the
remember
right type of
exactly
weapon
everything is
equipped.
called. You just
The
know
only exception
triangle
is
down,
magic,
down, get to where you
which you
need to
can
go.
use with any weapon.
So here, it
Choose
shows you.
carefully.
Oh, I've got an option, but we're not going to. But
Once you've learned skills,
'Cause,
you need to
yeah.
install them into command slots. Choose Edit Commands
So
under
this-
Combat Setup to get started.
this
Once
is a
you've installed
nice
commands,
way
you can use them
to
in combat.
differentiate
you'll get the hang of it.
style of
You've
RPG
already
from
got
other
some skill
RPGs.
points, so
Just
why not
was
try it now?
completely wasn't detailed and explained properly.
Hey, was that guy a friend of yours?
So I'm happy. I'm happy that there is a nice tutorial and a video tutorial. That was a video tutorial, something I praised in my Mobile Friday video. What was it? Alchemy Stars? I think the game's called. That even on a mobile phone screen, the way the combat's set up in that game, it made having a video of it work so well. I understood exactly what it wanted me to do just from the video, and the text was just bonus. So I know it's such a small thing, but if you watch the first two videos of White Knight Chronicles 1, you see it's just me exploring, dying, learning, changing. I feel like having such a nice tutorial like that would have been useful. Oh, we should probably have a look at that actually. learn skills. And at 1 point, 1 point. Smash. I think some of this is also a little different. Yeah, if I know, these are all the different swords and weapon types. So we have heal, which we didn't have in the last game. Some of these we can't do. Fireball might be fun. Let's do that. Okay, and do I have heal? Oh, we'll learn heal. So he can learn, well, I guess me, my character, learn all of these, which is good. Okay, so if we go to combat setup, do Leonard, edit commands. You see number 1 up top there. Heals added to it, but we also just did where is it? Fireball. So let's put that up there, or we can put it down here. There. I'll sort that out later. I'll change characters to him. It'll be useful to put heal up here. We can also probably at this point do a combo. Splash. Let's do thrust with a lunging strike. Done? Yeah, it's combo 1. And then you install in slot, and I'm going to put it in number 2. I'm hoping that combos will at least work better or feel better this time around. In the last game, I'd set up combos and it never really felt like they did anything, if I'm honest. I can't do any of my fire ones, so let's try a different one. Lunging strike with a slash. Done. Done. Let's pop that in slot 3. Alright. Let's get going.
Ah, fresh air.
If I had to guess, it feels like there's perhaps a bit more grass, a bit more coverage down.
Uh-oh, I see a monster.
Good.
By themselves, those guys aren't so tough. But if they
Yes,
gang
I
up
found
on
that
you,
out last game
watch
as
out.
well.
Make sure you know what's around you before you go picking a fight. To attack a monster, move close enough for the target marker to appear. Then press the X button. You'll draw your weapon and switch to combat mode. Press the circle button if you need to exit combat mode. To change targets, press the L2 or R2 button. Or, if you want, you can hold the L1 button and use the directional buttons instead. Once the action gauge in the command circle fills up, you can use the skills you installed in the command slots at the bottom of the screen. Use the left and right directional buttons to make a selection, or use the up and down directional buttons to switch to a different command line.
Kind of like a cross-media bar sort of thing.
Once you've chosen a skill, press the X button to confirm your selection. Some skills will use up MP or action chips. Your action chips refill when you attack enemies or get hit by attacks.
You know, a little basic, maybe a little small on screen, but it works really well. Very
MP are shown
effective.
in the upper right corner of the screen. The border of the screen will turn red if HP gets low, so keep your eyes peeled, okay? If somebody's HP drops all the way to 0, they will fall in battle. Be sure to use items like heal potions or magic like heal to keep everybody in good shape.
Yeah, in the last game, it was game over.
If you'd like to know more, press the triangle button to open the main menu. Then choose Travelogue, then Help.
That's a good quality of life change there.
You'll learn the way in
But
no
like
time.
that chest up there might be new. So let's test it out on this guy. Draw sword. Slash. Slash.
Come on, at least
go.
try.
Let's try this guy. And one thing I hoped is that by moving, it would lessen the damage maybe.
Great.
Or it would have some sort of tactics to the fight, but too early to say. It's a little weird controlling the camera. Sometimes it feels a little heavy and sometimes it feels a little light.
It's more or less a straight shot to Parma.
Still, it looks nice. The character art, the style, the design of the world. Even in the first game, it kind of looks really good.
Yeah, take a number.
Let's try a combo. Ah, I think I meant to hit the circle button twice. That definitely was not clear in the first game. I was having trouble with the combos there. If I remember, there's some wasp-looking things or hornet-looking things around here somewhere.
If I'm late, Rapachi will flame
Right,
me
let's run
alive.
this combo thing
No,
going.
kill me, then flame me.
There you go, 2 hits. Rival? Yeah, same as before. It's weird that you have to charge up to attack, and then with magic, you got to then charge up the magic separately. So you got 2 charge ups. I don't know if that's because of the character, and if there's a mage character, then it works a bit differently. But for me,
I've had enough
yeah,
of
it's
you.
not the best. So far, no control issues from playing online. It feels like it's doing what I want it to do. So we've got 3 here. I don't really want to fight them, so we're going to walk away. Ah, that big grey thing. That was online related, that's streaming. And it does feel like, I don't know when it was, but video quality or the sharpness has gone down. I don't know if that's because of where we are. Like in this open world, in this part of the world, or if it's what it was. It just felt sharp. Still clear what everything is. Still highly detailed. There we go. You can see it. It's dead ahead of me. Macro blocking. So something's up. Which way do we go? I think it's this way. Okay, so we're fighting against a bad connection right now. It's not the game's fault. It is wholly
Make
the
sure you
internet
keep
connection.
up.
Which is a shame because I've been enjoying this game so far.
Just had to fight, huh?
Like the quality of life stuff has put me in a good mood, from being honest. It gives me confidence that issues and
Let's do this.
things are perhaps going to be a little bit better, I guess. Even this sort of command bar situation, the one that you highlighted is bigger than the ones around it. I'm pretty sure that's different. And by director's cut, I'm hoping that it means that the story's been streamlined and things been made a bit faster. direction is north, Balandor, South Parma. Oh, you got that south. You got this south. And will they attack? Because in some games, when you get a higher level, the low level stuff doesn't want to attack you. Now, I'm also surprised there was a wasp type creature, and they were quite difficult, especially for your first time playing the game. I haven't come across any. It's possible that they've been moved closer to the town we're going to because we've got more experience and know how to fight. Or it's possible they've been removed because they were an unnecessary pain. Well, my internet quality seems to have held up long enough for the game not to panic. It's kind of got itself equilibrium, but there we go. Best bit. Yeah, I might have called it a Vesperquin in one of the videos. These definitely attack. And they do team up. You can see we've got one coming here. There we go. Yep. Oh. Try and remember how to change character. I mean, target. Yeah, you can see there's something about the lower level of the quality, just fairly noticeable. I'm just hoping that it holds out until we get to a save point. One of these ones, I think, might be the shield. We have a shield. Maybe I'm wrong. Right, save point, and yeah, you bet we're gonna save. I think. Interesting. The save file I think is bigger than the White Knight Chronicles 1 file. I think by going to these in this game, it's healing you every time. I felt like in the White Knight Chronicles 1, going to these save points, it will sometimes heal you, but often I don't remember it doing that. Yeah, also nice. In the first game, every time we saved, it would do a system save as well. So game save and a console settings save. So far, I've only done that once. And that console settings save also took a little bit of time as well. So in a case of online streaming and you got to save quickly, it's better that we have to do it once.
Welcome to Parma.
Hey, you're on time for once.
Yuli!
Have you been there, Leonard? Oh,
I've
you
seen it
must
with
be
the
new
text
guy.
there that was some
Rapachi told me you were coming.
online
Glad you
macro
could make
blocking
it.
there.
The wine's all set to go. Follow me.
Okay, I'll show you that wear and tear. So, add these, we've got these healing repair stuff. If I hit repair all, it costs money because the items we use need to be repaired. So that's just to show you that it's in the first game it wasn't a huge issue. but the quality of this video stream at the moment is a little bit of an issue. I want to show you what it looks like. I want you to watch the first video and watch this video and see for yourselves the difference.
You must be
But it's a
kidding.
little bit difficult at times.
Don't let his looks fool you.
I have pretty good internet here in Japan, and
Now where?
it's very, for me,
Rouse
internet
said he'd be
issues
here.
Who?
do happen.
Your driver.
We've
Rouse
got
is the
online
only
streaming,
one who can
but
get
it's
this
not
fella
that
to pull the
frequent.
rein. It won't move a step.
But there have been
not
cases
without
where it
Rouse to
has
say so.
disconnected me. Of
Sit
course, it's not
tight.
just me using the
I'll see
internet,
if I can
there are
find him.
people around.
But Yuli!
So if someone wakes up and someone gets home, puts Netflix on or whatever, then yeah, that could be an issue, but so yeah, frame rate's a little rough. But still, at least that screen tearing is gone. I'm pretty sure the guy we're looking for isn't
That
around
thing's
here.
gonna cart the wine? Yeesh.
No. Yeah, let's just get that guy and make this go a bit quicker. The guy we're looking for is kind of over there. We can't get across here. There's a no jump button. No shortcut either. Yes, target fence open. Fine. How do you feel this? The screen tear at the top was near constant.
Who's Rouse?
Oh, chest. Here, there does seem to be screen tearing. It's kind of more middle, sort of lower middle, kind of more in eye line. This is the guy we're meant to find.
Aha! Rouse, you oaf!
Oh, dear me, did I doze off again? Oh.
This is where you were hiding?
His character model
I
looks
told you
about
not
as
to
I
be late.
remember.
Please don't be mad, Miss Yuli. I am so sorry.
For some reason I want to say the ears are bigger, but I think that's just me being crazy. So this turns kinda into an escort mission on the
now
way
you're all
back.
set.
Though
Boy,
it didn't feel
it's starting
like
to get dark. We better haul cask.
there was any real danger to the wine.
Okay, Leonard. Like I mentioned before, Rouse here will be driving the Beast Wain.
Hello. Happy to assist, Chief. By the way, if I happen to doze off again, kindly wake me up before this beastie remembers I forgot to feed it breakfast and turns me into a late lunch.
Uh-huh.
He's kind of weird, but he gets the job done. Off we go.
We? You're coming too?
Well, yeah. I wouldn't miss this party for the world. What? You don't want the extra help? Come on. We're late as it is.
So, yep, we are. That's where we gotta get to. I don't quite know why I need to tell us this, but fine, I suppose. You might have noticed that the load times are pretty good as well. There's an initial load into an area, and then you're mostly good through that area.
It's getting dark. Nighttime brings out the really nasty monsters. We better keep our eyes open.
Foreshadowing.
Hey, Leonard. Have you been using combos?
Why,
Oh,
yes.
I guess
we
I forgot
have
to
use it.
explain those.
Do go ahead, just
You
in
can
case
chain
someone's
together
clicked into the
multiple
video
skills
from
to
this
create
point.
more powerful attacks, called combos. Open Combat Setup, then choose Edit Commands. Move over to the Combos tab and choose Create a Combo.
I'll not press
The
anything
skills
here.
you can
This
chain
is the
together
game
show up
doing it
brighter than
itself.
the others. If you raise the value of any attribute in the combo to 10 or above, you'll be able to perform an extra attack.
Even though you call it combo
Combos
one.
use a lot of action chips, but they also deal a ton of damage. Try different combinations and cook up your own
Rhythmically,
signature
okay.
combo.
Pretty sure that wasn't working well, or timings on that rhythmically part were
It's getting
really
dark.
tight. Okay, so let's get her set up. So, now I should wrong screen. Learn skills. It's flashing at me. 2, 2, 2. What should she do? She has heal, okay. She has a knife if I'm remembering right. Let's give her fire. Let's give her ice. Why not? Oh, Leonard. Sonic Edge. Sounds like fun. Let's try that. Me. What should I do? No. Need that just yet. Let's do the Helm Buster. And backslash. Alright, so we've got our commands done. Let's get combat set up, add them to characters. Because I have a feeling if they're not equipped, they're not going to use it. So, oh no. That's... Yeah. Yeah. Ah, I'm fine again. So, let's get back to her. So, I don't think we can do elementals, no we can't. So, let's give her that one. Done. Let's put that. There, free. Also, you gotta remember, if the character I play has died, I'm going to become one of these other characters. So it's worth making sure that they are equipped, should we say. So I wasn't paying attention there. Right, let's go, we're all equipped. The guy on the horse he can't do anything with.
I can't wait to see.
Bet we're gonna save after all that. Even this text kind of looks not as clear, I don't think. Well, it's quite possible maybe in the city where there's less things, maybe it's doing it at high res, and out here in the field lowering down the resolution. It could be doing tricks like that. What might be interesting to see, I doubt it will play long enough, but
Don't forget about me.
with some games, the save file gets bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's fight this guy. I doubt it'll be a problem, but because it's already a big save file, but there were games that did have that problem. You should be fine with these guys. I remember in the other game they were a little less friendly. And by other game I mean White Knight Chronicles 1. The only thing that was a pain in all these games is the wasp creatures. My guess is that they're going to be, yeah, a bit further up the road. Alright guys, we have wasp creature. There we go.
Come on, at least try.
Oh, no. That's I didn't want to do that. That's a really cool one. Save it for the wasp creature. Sure.
Come on, get that wing.
If you remember, I said foreshadowing. This is what happens.
Wait. Something's wrong.
What is it?
What's wrong, Chief?
You don't hear that?
Hmm?
Damn it! It must have smelled the wine.
Oh no! What do we do, Chief?
We fight.
Yeah.
Of course we fight. It's an RPG, I mean, look at the size of that thing. Still, the character design of that troll, that's pretty cool for this kind of game. Now this was not explained at all in the first game. If you see any of the symbols below or targeting a large enemy, use an attack with the corresponding attribute to knock your foe off balance. A little difficult to remember.
No, why a troll?
See, it gives you a choice of selections. But it doesn't always tell you what is the best thing to actually go for. So I'm not going to do any more of those because I can't. If you want to see the troll's health, there is a crystal above Mind Sword Command Cosmedia bar style thing. And you can see from that its health is still really high. So my MP is really low. What I can do is I scroll down to S. Items. Oops. Ah. Now thankfully my teammate healed me, which is great. Items. I can do a mana potion. I can select myself. Now I have mana. Let's go back up. Let's do Sonic Edge. Very little. It does feel like this battle is a little bit unfair. Oh, Yuli's down. No wonder. Pretty sure I don't have anything to revive. Fire powder. Oh no, there's one. Heal potion for Yuli. Keeping back instead of just attacking. That's my own fault. I've not seen any attributes. Well, tell me what would be a good one to attack it with. Oh, there's one. What is this one? What are next? I have combo. My combos. Screw it. Eyeball to the head. See, we're already quite low on mana. Me and Albion don't have any. This fight is taking longer than I remember. It really needs items. Might as well use the heal one on me.
Sorry, big fella. No time for you.
Huzzah! Got it. That's a for art design. It's a really nice troll. Kind of unique.
Well, we survived.
So I enjoyed that. But that battle felt a little bit more difficult than I remember.
Nice going, Chief.
But there is probably a
I thought
good
I'd
reason
had
for
my
it.
last
It
nap
helps
for sure.
Nah.
explain
the
what
three
comes
of us can
later in the
handle
story.
one little troll. It's Rapachi I'm scared of. Let's move.
Right.
Almost there.
Retreat to the castle. So north. This way. We've got one of these more annoying little bugs. Hey, level up. Thankfully the level up means that we get a refill of mana and health. They're over there, we don't have to fight them. Let's keep an eye on the minimap. There are lots of these bugs. If one of those red dots starts going towards one of the blue dots, which is one of my characters, and you know something's up. So I remember in the first one that they didn't just go for me, they went for anyone in the party. So yeah, definitely gonna save. So I remember the this opening part of the game, there's not too many save points because there's quite a lot of story to get through. that save. So long.
Oh man, it's way past dark. I told Rapachi we'd be back before sunset. I am dead. Ugh.
Well, moaning about it isn't going to speed us up.
My sincerest apologies, Chief.
Are you tired? We're almost there, buddy.
It's difficult to say if anything has been streamlined in this beginning part of the game. It's so early in the game. It feels like we're going quicker, but most likely because I know what I'm doing. Because I did it all in the first game. So I know where to go and where to find people, and if we are going quicker, that's probably why.
Look, something's going on.
Whoa!
Of course, the Drex cut could just be referring to White Knight Chronicles 2 rather than 1.
Sorry,
Well, from what the commenting in the first video said, it did sound like some changes were made to White Knight Chronicles in the second version.
Who are you then?
Rapachi wine, sir. We're here to deliver tonight's wine.
All right, we've been expecting you, though you were supposed to be here hours ago. Where the hell have you been? Merchants shouldn't keep the castle waiting.
Well, you see, we were attacked by a monster on the way to the warehouse and...
Stop the excuses and get that wine inside now.
Yes, sir. We at Rapachi Wines look forward to serving you again. Jerks. Have a heart. Sure, I'll serve them again. If it's a boot in the face.
Good evening, ma'am. Here's your wine order.
Thank you, lad. This will do fine.
Right. We'll be off then.
Air of mischief about him.
Whoa! What are you doing? You can't go in there.
What's wrong with one quick peek?
These sort of character models, there is an air of
Miss Yuli,
sort of Final Fantasy X about some of these characters,
Oh,
or maybe even like
don't I
a bit of
love
Star
it?
Ocean in it. So you could say that the game doesn't have its own distinct look or distinct feel, but playing it's not too bad.
Whoa.
Especially now things are actually explained. So sit back and enjoy the story.
Hey, that's her, the princess. Whoa!
Leonard, what you doing?
A little bit of screen tearing, a little
It's
bit there.
rude to stare at royalty, you know.
I'm not sure if her neck is also a little bit of online macro blocking issues. There you go, you just saw some there. It's been doing fairly well. But so far the videos I've done, the last two of these videos, this third one, has had the worst quality.
Time to blow them away. Enough of this charade.
Things are going to get a little bit more complicated now, so let's see how well it holds up. Look at that character design. Or should I say monster design? Pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty distinct as well. Kind of has a bit of like Final Fantasy's Alexander, Final Fantasy 10 or 7 style to it. But this was done before those games. Aha, plot twist.
So they found it too.
Although I will say in today's video we probably won't be showing you what it is.
My
But if you want to
noble
skip ahead in the
friends,
story, you
I
can watch
thank
the
you all
second
for
video in
coming
the
here to
series.
celebrate this special day with my daughter.
I'll probably do 2 of these videos.
How proud the late queen would
In
be.
White Knight Chronicles
It
2.
has been 10 years
Part
since
1, I
my
suppose.
beloved wife was lost to me.
I
Today, the daughter she
I
gave
kind of
me,
want to do White
my
Knight Chronicles
dearest
2,
Cisna,
but I
celebrates
also
her 18th
kind of want to play the
birthday.
game,
The
especially
kindness
now
you
that
have
this
shown
one
her has made this
controls
day
better,
possible.
feels better, looks
For that
better.
you have my deepest gratitude. Please
there's more
enjoy the
tutorials
evening's
about it.
festivities.
I
Glory
kinda,
to
if I do want to
Balindor!
continue White Knight Chronicles, I kind of want to continue this version. So it's possible that I will continue this game in my own free time, rather than on the website. There are so many games in the PlayStation Plus Premium service to try and experience for the first time. I mean, with the start video, I showed off 2 of them that I'm kind of curious about.
That's weird. Doesn't she
So
look
yeah,
kinda
I'll probably
sad
do
to you?
another one of these next Monday,
Think so?
and after that it'll probably be something new.
They say she hasn't
And
spoken
if
for
and when
10
I get to
whole
White Knight
years.
Chronicles 2,
Not since
I'll
the
probably do a
queen
couple
was
of videos for that,
You know,
especially
when
if the story is
Faria
as slow to
attacked the
start
castle.
as one is. I mean, we're over an hour in there, we're still
Saw
not
that?
past the first day yet. As you see in story, things are getting interesting.
Your Grace, a message. This is a celebration. What the devil is it?
The town! A terrible monster has attacked, killing...
A monster?
Well, the frame rate there felt like what Jesus Wayne's it was. Maybe for cinematic effect, but yeah, kind of cool looking around. It's a great boss.
What's this?
So Blue Point remake White Knight Chronicles 1 and 2 as one game would be astounding. But again, we just saw some issues
No way.
on the text.
A monster? How did that get inside the castle?
All this cutscene, not doing it. I haven't done it for a
Don't let
while.
them any closer to the king.
I imagine a remake probably would go for a higher rating. As in, we might actually see some blood. But in these high action sequences, the game, even though the game's having a rough time today, it's still holding up pretty well. I'm trying to point out when there are issues, but for the most part you would have seen we only had one big issue that made me worry that the game's not going to make it. Other than that, it's been good enough to play, definitely. And you saw with the combat, there was no real delay in what I wanted the game to do for it doing it.
Cisna, quickly, this way. Hurry, quickly! Huh?
I'm blocking on the wall there.
How did you...
Great facial expressions. You gotta remember, even though White Knight Chronicles 2 came out later, this is still using a lot of the tech from the first one, and there's a lot of emotion behind his face and then her just then.
Please don't die.
Pretty damn good.
Cisna.
Definitely a game that I remember at the time feeling like it never quite got
I have missed
what it
the
deserved.
sound of it.
This is coming from the period like shooters, blue shooters for all the rage, and new stuff like Borderlands, and
Daughter.
even there were experiments in racing games as well, so an RPG kind of like this, it didn't stick out that much. I think it was designed for a Japanese audience first, so maybe there's some RPG-ness to it later that's gonna grind a little bit, but even the PSP game, I remember it being advertised. None of my friends had it, and none of my friends played this either. It could just be that there was no real marketing push for this game. It went out in Japan, sold well, got what they wanted. Anything else was a bonus. It kind of feels like that at times. Like the Japanese release came first.
Quick, this way. What? This way.
So, a director's cut remake. That'll do it.
Your Excellency, Archduke Dalam.
You know, they might shock us all and do a third one.
God.
I kind of have an idea what the first gameplay is going to be like for the first one, just because I was really interested in the game and I kind of looked up a little bit way back in the day. Second one, I don't really know where it goes.
Sir Cyrus,
And the third, the sort of PSP one, I definitely don't know. If I'm honest, I'm not 100% sure if the PSP game came out in English. I assume it did, but I just don't remember seeing it.
I won't let them get you. Not you.
Well, the video quality is doing quite well against all that smoke and fire. That sort of stuff on YouTube can not be great for video quality.
Well, it's just, I care about you, you know? What?
You may have noticed that the character I made,
we all do.
nowhere to be seen at the moment.
Your kingdom loves and needs you.
I said that in the first two videos, it does seem strange that you create a character that you don't play as, and at that point in the videos, it has no impact on the story, really. Slow down. That flickering, I think, is probably intentional.
Let's go. Whoa!
Leonard? Where are you? Leonard! huh? Let's go.
Alright, so we're going to get some control back, but I won't be playing much further. I'll get to a save point and I'll save.
This way.
Sorry, I don't have a choice.
Kind of around this point that we got to in the first time. Okay. So defense. I do want to check that because that's something that I never quite got in the first time. Because we have a shield, but I never could remember how to do it. R1 plus circle. Or defend off the S command line. Okay. I didn't know. Even the game telling me to look here is bonus. Because the game never said anything like that. So now I know. Yeah, I can get up. So R1 and 0. For me it'll be R1 and R1 and X. Okay, maybe we can't do it, we need a battle. There is... Yeah, let's keep going. Like I said, if we get to the save point. There's one there, so let's defeat Sky.
Stay back.
There you go, Ben.
Princess, are you alright?
Alright, I can do it. So we just watch them when they're gonna attack. Of course they do it just as I'm going to.
The end of that.
I think in the first video there were 2 of them up here. So when I got here the first time, I think it was game over. I was very concerned. Here repair, sure. Yeah, because we got through like an hour and a half or more in that first video, and then I died there because there were 2 of them waiting. But this time there's just one, much more manageable, much less of a surprise. So already I'm happy for that change. We complete video 1 with no deaths. A harder goblin boss, some cooler visuals, and yeah, some nice changes all around. So if you look on the mini-map, you can't see them there, but there is someone right over there. But that will do for today. So, thank you for joining me on this video. It is strange how that is put on the PlayStation Plus Premium. What I will try and do is I will try and send Sony an email, just say, hey guys, do you know about this? Is there any specific reason? And you know, if it's mind-boggling news, then of course I'll probably do a video on it. But if not, maybe a YouTube short. I've not done one of those yet. I could give that a go. Or even just a shout out on my Twitter account. It might be worth you guys, if you want to know why things happen like they did, you could go to Twitter and subscribe at QTE Gamers, or even just subscribe to his YouTube channel. That you could do that, and you'd get any news. But you know, until the next video, if you're here for White Knight, I'll see you next week. If you're here exploring the other videos, I hope you find something else you enjoy watching. Maybe a game you've always been interested in, or if you're interested in mobile phone games, we've tried some that you maybe not heard of. Well, until the next time I see you, take care.